Welcome to this tutorial on how to create and manage recurring expenses in the accounting module within the ERP system. In this guide, you'll learn how to create a recurring expense schedule, select the vendor, set the expense category and accounts, define the frequency, choose the start and end dates, save the schedule, and review it from the recurring expenses list. Let's get started. To begin, open the accounting module from the main menu. This is where expenses, vendors, payments, and recurring financial schedules are managed. Next, select Recurring Expenses. This opens the section where scheduled expenses can be created, reviewed, and managed. From the Recurring Expenses page, click Create Schedule to start setting up a new recurring expense. This opens the form where the expense schedule details will be entered. Start by entering the expense title. In this example, monthly office rent payment is used to clearly identify the recurring expense schedule. Next, select the vendor connected to the expense. Here, Fill Enterprise is selected as the vendor that will receive the recurring payment. After selecting the vendor, choose the expense category. In this example, Office is selected to group the recurring expense under the right category. Next, enter the recurring expense amount. This is the amount that will be used each time the scheduled expense is generated. After entering the amount, select the bank account that will be used for the payment. This helps show where the recurring payment will be processed from. Next, select the expense account. Here, rent expense is selected, so the recurring payment is recorded under the correct accounting account. Now set the frequency for the recurring expense. In this example, monthly is selected, meaning the expense will repeat every month. After choosing the frequency, enter the interval. An interval of 1 means the expense will repeat once every month based on the selected frequency. Next, choose the start date for the recurring expense schedule. This tells the system when the recurring expense should begin. After setting the start date, select the end date if the recurring expense should stop at a specific time. This helps control how long the schedule remains active. Use the description field to add any extra details about the recurring expense. This can include notes about the payment purpose, agreement, or internal reference. Once the title, vendor, category, amount, bank account, expense account, frequency, dates, and description have been reviewed, click Save. This creates and activates the recurring expense schedule. After saving, the new recurring expense appears under Active Schedules. From here, you can review the expense title, vendor, amount, next scheduled date, frequency, status, and available actions. And that's a wrap on how to create and manage recurring expenses in the accounting module within the ERP system. You've just learned how to create a recurring expense schedule, select the vendor, set the category and accounts, enter the amount, define the frequency and dates, save the schedule, and review it from the recurring expenses list. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next tutorial.